Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the third and final installment of the Buyers and Sellers capers. This final caper is for a guild of our own. Now, to start this caper, you need to have the following requirements. So you must have completed all the previous capers, the most recent one being Lost Term Marbles. All of them you can find in the video description below if you need guides for them. You also must have completed the feuds quest up to the point where you learn about blackjack in the villagers. You will also need the following skills: level 62 Thieving, level 40 Agility, and level 46 Herblore, all of which cannot be boosted. And for items, you'll need any blackjack except a rubber blackjack, that will not work, and a lockpick. Both of those you can acquire from Dodgy Derek's store, which is found in the Thieving guild, which have obviously been, most of the capers have been based around that, so you should know where to go in there. You'll also need an Irit potion unfinished, which is by using a clean Irit herb and vial of water on each other, and you'll need a chopped onion, which again you can make by having a bowl in your inventory and an onion, and then just using the chop option. But that's it for the requirements and items. Now onto the quest starting point. So the start point for this final caper is at the same place with all the previous ones, which is in the Thieving guild, and we now need to go speak to Darren Lightfinger, who again you should know you'll find right near the main entrance. So the entrance to the Thieves guild is just behind that house north of the Lumbridge furnace. So I'll speak to you in a moment. So when you find Darren Lightfinger, you'll talk to him to start the final caper, which will basically be based around getting some documents which will allow the Thieves Guild to become an official guild. He'll then ask you to talk to Chief Thief Robin to get more information about the caper, and you'll also learn about the vial of stench that you'll need. Now, like I said, if you don't have those items already in terms of Willow, Blackjack and Lockpick, you can buy them from Dodgy Derek, who is in the westernmost building. Obviously there's the general store icon and the mini-map to help find him. So, Chief Thief Robin would have told you how to make a vial of stench, which you will need your Irit potion unfinished and chopped onion. What you need to do is use the chopped onion on the Irit potion. Make sure you use the right click option so you don't accidentally eat the chopped onion. When you do this, you'll make a vial of stench. If you then bring the vial of stench to Chief Thief Robin, he'll cast a spell on it to activate it, making it a vial of stench activated. So once you have the vial of stench activated, and of course the lockpick and blackjack, we're now going to head to the guild registry, which can be located in the southeast section of Ardone Market. So the quickest way to get there is to go to the Ardone Lodestone via the Lodestone network. So once you're at the Ardone Lodestone, you want to keep heading southeast until you reach Ardone Market, and then we're going to head into this building particularly over here. So I'll speak to you in a moment. So once you're just outside the guild registry, you want to enter the door, and I'll give you the instructions of what you need to do. So first off, you'll see the registrar, who is behind the desk, and you want to talk to her and go through all the different dialogue options. It's very important, otherwise you won't be able to do these next steps. So, we need to get into the vault in order to obtain the documents required to make the Thieves Guild an official guild. However, what you need to do, you've got to do quite quickly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk it through just before I actually show it in the video clip, so you guys know what to do. So after you've finished all the dialogue options with the registrar, you want to pickpocket her to obtain a cuckoo clock key, which will allow you to use it on the cuckoo clock, but do not do that at the moment. So like I said, this is what you will do in a moment. So you'll click on the cuckoo clock to wind it up. What you need to do is run back into the main room where the guard is, and you must stand next to the counter just behind him, not by the doorway, so that you can be spotted. As soon as the registrar is in the cuckoo clock room, out of sight, you then need to lure the guard and knock him out. This is obviously with your blackjack, so you will need this equipped. Once you do this, you'll then be able to steal from the guard to obtain the vault key. Then what you need to do is run as quickly as you can behind the desk in the main room and pull the lever on the wall to open the trapdoor, and then quickly climb down the trapdoor to enter the vault room. If the registrar returns to the main room before you enter the basement, you'll have to repeat the entire process, so it may take a few tries to succeed. So like I said, you'll have to do those steps quite quickly in order, but obviously if you do fail, you'll be able to simply just retry, so it's not the end of the world. But just to go through it again, you'll pickpocket the registrar to get the cuckoo clock key. You need to wind the ornate cuckoo clock up and then run behind the guard until the registrar goes in the room. You need to lure the guard, then knock him out, and then steal from the guard to obtain the vault key. Run behind the desk and pull the lever to open the trapdoor in the corner, and then quickly head into there before the registrar returns. So when you successfully do that, you'll go into the trapdoor and the registrar will ask Bernard what happened and then lock you in the vault to stew for a while. What you then need to do is pick the lock on the gates to enter the area with the large chest, which you need to use your lockpick to do, and it may take a few attempts even with the lockpick. Once you're inside, you then need to right click and check the registry strongbox to look for traps, otherwise you will take damage. So it's very important you inspect it first before actually opening it. When you have deactivated the traps, you want to open it to obtain the bonds that you need. And then once you do that, inspect the shortest box outside the vault area, which is under a vent in the wall, and then you'll be able to escape. Now once you've done that, you need to go and bank your vial of stench activated and then return to the guild registry, as otherwise you won't be allowed back inside, as you've used that vial of stench not to be recognised when you re-enter. So bank the vial of stench away. There's a bank sort of the other side of the market near where the guild registry is. So once you've put the vial of stench away, you want to return to the guild registry and speak to the registrar to complete the Thieving guild registration. And then finally, when that has all been completed, we're going to now return to Lumbridge and go back to the Thieving Guild and speak with Darren Lightfinger to complete the mini quest. So once you return to the Thieving Guild and you speak to Darren Lightfinger, he will thank you for all your assistance, and you've now officially made the Thieves Guild an official guild, and it will come up, congratulations, you're completed a Guild of Our Own caper. You're awarded 30,000 Thieving experience, 4,000 Herblore experience, the ability to make a vial of stench. If you take this back to Chief Thief Robin after the quest, he re-enchants it so that players can sell stolen goods to the shopkeepers as long as they have their potion in their inventory. So aka, if you steal from the cake stall, you can trade the cake stall lady compared to what you normally would be able to. You'll then also have full access to the Thieves Guild, including a bank, 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice. So that's it, that's the third and final caper completed, and you'll now have a fully expanded Thieves Guild to use. The Thieves Guild is quite handy for actually levelling up thieving, especially as you start getting higher levels, as the experience you get from them is kind of based on your current level anyway. If you sort of Google search or look on the RS wiki about the Thieves Guild, it will give you all the full lists of what it has. I'll try and make a link in the description as well, if I can, just so you guys know exactly what the Thieves Guild will offer you once you've fully completed it. But you would have got a fair amount of thieving experience and other experience throughout all these capers, and also you would have got 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice for every single caper you completed as well. But yeah, I don't think you'll run into problems following my guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best as I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.